Hey y'all, Miss Brown here, your favorite 8th grade science teacher. So this is the 3.3 Explain quiz check. So you should have watched the Brain Pop videos and that short Law of Conservation of Mass video and double checked all of your work using the keys. So question 1 says 2H2 plus 2O2 makes or yields 2H2O. In this equation shows In the equation shown, it should say, what are the reactants? Are they hydrogen, hydrogen and oxygen, water, or ice? Which one are the reactants? So one side's the reactants and one side's the products, which is which, excuse me. Question 2, the chemical symbol Ni most likely represents carbon, antimony, lead, or nickel. Question 3. How do the products of chemical reactions compare to the reactants? So how do the products compare to the reactants? The product usually weighs more than the reactants. The products often have completely different properties than that of the reactants. The products usually have more atoms than the reactants, or the products are usually more toxic than the reactants. Question 4. What's the problem with the chemical equation shown? I have H2 plus O2 makes H2O. There's a missing hydrogen in the reactants. There's a missing oxygen in the product. There's additional oxygen in the product, which means there's more oxygen in the product, or there's more or additional hydrogen in the reactants. So y'all, I'm noticing right there too that is a typo. My apologies. Question 5. X plus PO4 makes or yields H3PO4. Which reactant is missing from the equation shown? So this is the missing reactant. Is the X1 hydrogen atom? Is the X1 phosphorus atom? Is the X3 hydrogen atoms? Or is the X1 oxygen atom? So you need to see how many P's are on the left, how many P's are on the right, how many O's are on the left, how many O's are on the right, which one are we missing, and how many should it be? Question 6, the law of conservation of mass says substances can't be blank or blank. Substances can't be built and torn down. Substances can't be blended together and separated. Substances can't be created or destroyed, or substances can't be condensed and extracted. Question 7, sodium and chlorine combine to form sodium chloride or table salt. Sodium and chlorine are producers, products, reactionaries, or reactants. Question 8. 4 grams of hydrogen and 32 grams of oxygen will combine or add together to form 36 grams of water, 28 grams of hydroxide, 32 grams of oxygen, or 36 grams of deuterium. Question 9. In a chemical reaction, 4 grams of sodium must combine with how many grams of chlorine to produce 10 grams of table salt? So y'all, sodium and chlorine together, sodium chloride is table salt, NaCl. So if I have 4 grams of sodium and I want 10 grams of salt, how many more grams of chlorine do I need? Do I need 4 grams, 6 grams, 8 grams, or 10 more grams of chlorine to make 10 grams of table salt? And last but not least, question 10, yay! Which of the following describes a chemical reaction? Is it oxygens interacting with iron to form rust? Is a chemical reaction ice melting into water? Is a chemical reaction carbon dioxide freezing to make ice? Or rock splitting over many years? And think about chemical reaction, not physical, chemical. Okay, y'all, that was the quiz read aloud. So like I said, make sure you corrected your journal pages using the key. Watch that Law of Conservation of Mass video. Watch the 2 brain pops, take the 2 brain pop quizzes, and then take this quiz for a graded quiz grade that will go in the grade book. Bye, y'all. Love each and every one of you, and you fill my buckets each and every day, overflowing.